Okay, hello everyone and welcome to this screencast on the game statistics from the Hull vs RI game last Sunday. So what we've done is we've taken the video and got the student lads just to tally up some certain events and where they happened on the pitch. So this is our first half performance. We're attacking from right to left. So over here we have the statistics for our own 22, our try line to 22, 22 to the halfway in our own half, and then we've got the Hull's halfway to 22 and 22 to the try line. And the parameters we're looking at, or the events we're looking at, are tackles missed, the number of turnovers that we made, so Hull took the ball into a ruck or a maul and we turned over the ball, the number of times that we were turned over, so we took the ball into a ruck or a maul and we got the ball taken off us by Hull via a rip or via a penalty. Then down here what we've got is our own scrum put in, did we win or lose it in these parts of the field? Our own line out, did we win or lose our own line out? The opposition's put in at the scrum, did we win or lose it? And the opposition's put in at the line out, did we win or lose? And then down the bottom here we've got penalties for us, where we were awarded a penalty, and then penalties against us. So feel free to pause this screencast now just to have a look at some of the statistics. The key bit that we're looking at, or I want to pull out from this first half performance, is tackles missed. In the first half alone, we missed 20 tackles in that whole first half. 13 of which, or 16 of which were in our own half, and 13 of which were in our 22 to the try line, to the halfway line. Quite simply, fellas, 20 tackles missed is not good enough. And as you've seen from the video, the tackles missed were because we were tackling up top, trying to do wrap tackles that were then shrugged off quite easily by Hull. And also we didn't press in defence. We allowed them to get momentum, to hit our line hard and just break through some relatively weak tackles. So all that really good work in terms of getting our defensive line organised, because we didn't press and put in hard tackles, we had quite a high number of tackles missed. It's something we need to work on, and hopefully we'll try and rectify this in the game at the weekend. The real positives here are turnovers. So we achieved 7 turnovers. They are in our own half. There's one in the other opposition's half. Another positive is look at the penalty count. We had lots of penalties for us, 4 penalties for us, and none against us. That's a real positive in terms of the way that we played that game. And we also stole opposition line out twice in that 22 to halfway line. A little bit of a disappointing thing is, of our own line outs, we only won 50% of our own line outs. We won 2 of our own and we lost 2 of our own put-ins. Again, that's why on Tuesday night we're working on the line out and to try and improve these statistics. 50% of our own line out is not good enough. So I'd really like to see that being improved on this week's game. Just going to bring up the second half then. So this time we're attacking from the left hand side to the right hand side. This is our try line here, our own 22. What we see is the statistics aren't much better here. In terms of the tackles missed, 16 tackles missed. And look at where these tackles are being missed. They're in our own half, 8 of them in our own half, 8 in a position where actually we're doing really well to be in that position against Hull. Again, a real positive that we made 4 turnovers in our 22 to the halfway line. A bit of a negative is that actually those 4 positive turnovers were counteracted by being turned over 4 times ourselves. Okay, so if I look at some of the statistics down here about scrums and lineouts, our own scrum, won many of them, lost some of them, so we won about 70% of our own put-in. Again, it's not a bad statistic. We'd like to see that at 100% or near to 100%. In terms of the penalties, again, we did really well for not giving away too many penalties, but look where we did give away a penalty. We gave 1 penalty away in their 22, when we were actually on a real nice pedestal there to try and get a try. We gave away a penalty. It gives away our really good field position. So fellas, there's some really good positives in terms of the statistics. There's some real negatives, especially around tackles missed. That's why we're trying to work on the defensive line and the press. Specifically the press is something I really want you to focus on in this week's game. Hopefully that's been of use to you. If you just want to pause at any point, have a look at the statistics yourself for both these halves. We'll do this again for this week's game and see how the statistics have improved.